Hey everybody, welcome to my channel, welcome back to my channel. Doing the intro at the end of the song here because I wanted the song to just start right in. If anybody wants to stick around for the intro, welcome to Future Times by Yes. Love that song. I came out on the Tormato album. Oh, that album was phenomenal. I mean, Yes was on top of their game at that point. They could play anything. They were just like clockwork, like a well-oiled machine. Rick Wakeman, Steve Howe, Jon Anderson, Chris Squire, and Alan White, on top of their game. Already they had out Close to the Edge, Fragile, Tales from Topographic Oceans, Going for the One, Wham, Tormato on top of that, Going for the One again on top of their game. All their albums on top of their game. And I have played a lot of Yes songs over the years, a couple of them complete. But those are Steve Howe solo songs. Mood for a Day, Ancient. I can play Meadow Rags from Vivaldi. But when it comes to Yes songs, everybody dabbles with it. Roundabout, sure, everybody knows the beginning of Roundabout. But as far as knowing all complete Yes song all the way through, not really. For example, my repertoire is that I can play songs complete from the beginning. Emerson, Lake and Palmer, Pigs on the Wing, Wish You Were Here, Here Comes the Sun, Amy, Back on Black, More Than a Feeling, Your Time Is Gonna Come, Over the Hills and Far Away, Stairway to Heaven, from the beginning to the end. The list continues. Fleetwood Mac, Dreams, Gold Dust Woman, Rihanna, Signs, Every Rose Has a Thorn. All these songs could play all the way through, but I never could learn a Yes song all the way through, except for Steve Howe's solo songs. And it's like, why? It's like, well, there isn't harder than hell. Future Times, I've known how to play the beginning of it. I played that for 30 years. So I'm sitting there playing. I got this recording studio going on YouTube, and I'm playing music, I'm playing songs, and I finally put To Be Over out there, which I'm very proud of. It's going to do just the guitar part. Next thing you know is a Madrigal bass, a Madrigal keyboards. It turned into this very elaborate project. And what I thought was going to be easy on the bass was like, oh my God, this bass wasn't even close to being easy. As far as the notes are easy, but the time signature is like, it took me a while to grasp that. So I love Future Times, and I'm thinking, damn it, I'm going to learn Future Times. Well, like I said, I know the beginning of it, and I got to a couple parts and I realized, well, maybe one reason why I'd never learned it in the past is, I'd learn parts of the song, and guys, next thing you know, get to a part, it's harder than hell. I'll admit it. And when I was learning, the computer hadn't been invented yet. I'm ancient. I'm a relic. I'm from the relic from the past. And so, I had the Steve Howe book, but Future Times hadn't been written yet, so that wasn't in the book because it was Future Times. And what I did learn was always off the record. And wow, okay, I was really proud of myself. I could learn that far. I was like, okay. They also had a big book, Yes Complete, and these books were close. They'd get you into the right ballpark, but they weren't like scientific notation. They were way off on a lot of stuff. So when I'm learning to read music, I'm learning all these books. Future Times is like, okay, damn it, I'm going to learn Future Times. And okay, so the tablature's out there. It's not official tablature. It's pretty close. It's pretty good. Got it from the Ultimate Guitar Tab. Um, I'd learned it on the tablature, and I got okay. Now I play it to the record. Son of a bitch, it ain't fucking right. Well, it's not right because the tablature in a couple spots is not right. Okay. Uh, but it got me close enough in the ballpark where now I kind of got the idea of what the notes are. And then when I listened to the record, I would just play that part over and over, the one that is wrong. Okay, now I got it. So the tablature got me in the right direction, but it wasn't exact. So that's kind of annoying because you got to correct what you're trying to learn. It's hard enough to learn Steve Howe, really. You know, there's enough going on just to learn it. But now I gotta learn it and then learn a correction. You know, it's frustrating, really. Other than that, I hit repeat. Okay, I got this part. It's the notes are kind of right, but it's wrong. You just play it over and over and over, maybe 20 times, 30 times to get it. Okay. How I can correct it on the tablature for future times, guitar players, I don't know. I should look into that to try to be a nice guy and help other people out because it is, like I said, anybody who wants to learn future times, tablature and Ultimate Guitar Tab is pretty close. You know, you get there. And you can slow it down. And they've got all the instruments. So if you want to learn the bass guitar part, which would really be fun because the bass on the Future Times is awesome. The way I would describe Future Times is there's a couple Yes songs that you could describe Yes in a nutshell. Of course, Roundabout, everybody's heard Roundabout. Owner of a Lonely Heart, that's a great song. But you know, Owner of a Lonely Heart really doesn't capture Chris Squire in his total intricacies of his bass playing, where Future Times I would describe as one of the ultimate. If you wanted to describe Yes and you only had a couple songs, Future Times would be one of them, because it doesn't have Steve Howe doing his super rip-roaring lead solos from Yours Is No Disgrace or Starship Trooper, but it does have a well-rounded feeling of how he plays. It's got some chords in there. Rick Wakeman's got some beautiful melodies. Chris Squire is just popping right along, cruising. Alan White, so Future Times is Yes to me 100%, besides every other Yes song. But another one is Our Song off of 90210. Even though Steve is not on that particular album and song, Our Song really does, again, have the whole Yes essence, whole Yes vibe all in one package. Boom. Here it is. Throw it out at you, and you're just going to feel good when you listen to these songs. Where, I'm not going to lie, if you turned on The Ancient, Tales from Topographic Oceans to a non-Yes fan who's never heard them before, they've got to be out there to appreciate it to start with number one. But if this person is listening to pop music, rap music, and hip-hop, they're going to look at Tales from Topographic Oceans and go, what's going on here? For Our Song, Future Times, you might grab their attention right off the bat. And then, you know, we'll put in Tales of Topographic Oceans down the road. So, hope you enjoyed my version of Future Times. It's been fun to play it for 30 years, and it's been a blast learning these new parts. I do not have it down 100%. If probably paying real close attention in there. You can hear a couple spots, but overall I was happy enough to release it because I don't want to have to wait another 30 years to get this thing down the road. But at that point in time, my wheelchair probably won't be able to support my guitar. So, peace out.